Hello, everybody, and welcome to Talladega Superspeedway. For the 22nd race of the season is almost over. After this race ends, we're going to have 3 races left, and the championship is as close as it can be. 7 drivers are within 100 points of the current points leader, and you know it's Talladega, so anything could happen. Anything could change. It's crazy. It's wild. That's why we love this track. Let's get through your starting lineup. On pole today is Dan Sedgwick in the number 6 machine. There we go. Dan Sedgwick. To his outside, S.T. Craig in the 71. Row 2 is Patrick Hammitz and Mark Guerrero. Row 3 is Elaine McNidick, who currently sits 6 in points. 69, nice, points back. And Montana Sherman, the Rookie of the Year contender, he currently sits 21st in points. Not good for his Rookie of the Year chances. Anyways, row 2 is Michael Parsons, currently 7th in points, 86 points back. And Jonathan Marks, 2nd in points, 3 points back. In row 5, I believe, yes, Ezekiel Garcia Ball and Riley Smith. Row 6 is Kellen Short and Caleb Lane. Row 7 is Kyler Sistry. He's 9th in points, but he's more than 100 points back. But he won last year, so that could mean something, but it's Talladega, of course. Fondre Wilson to his outside. Row 8 is Ronnie Martin and Sierra Reno. Row 9 is Doge Borkington and Kurt Perkins, who won last week at Darlington. He is now 51 points back. Row 10 is Brock Moore and Angel Gutierrez. Row 11, I believe. Let me just get the qualifying results up. Yes, row 11 is Carlson Bevels and Geoff Jordan. Bevels currently leads all Rookie of the Years right now. He's in a good spot to win it, 15th in points. Here is Peter Lane and Luke Evans in row 12. Peter Lane currently sits 5th in points, 60 points back. He had the points lead a couple weeks ago, and he's trying to climb back from that hole from New Hampshire. Row 13 is Nelson Reeves and Skippy Larson. Row 14 is Manuel Sanchez and Anthony McCory. He finally made his first start of the season. Row 15 is Anton Alvarez and your points leader, Purab Shrivastava. He has the control of his own destiny in his hands. Row 16, I believe, now we're in. That is correct, I believe. It's Alan Rose, and to his outside, Alex Davidson. Row 17 is Wheat Cruz and Leroy Conwell. Row 18 is Tony Santori Jr., and currently sitting, I believe, 4th in points is Ryan Scarrett, looking to get back in the championship, 54 points back, hey, just like his number. Row 19 is Samuel Levester and Mark Evans, who I believe is also a part of this championship. Not really. He's 10th in points right now. Row 20 is Kirsten Bell and David Stevenson. And on the final row is Christopher Lattimore and Dick Patrick. Rounds out your starting grid, 42 cars, like usual. Let's waste no further time and get this race underway. It's enough yapping from me.
Drivers, start your engines!
And there we go. The engines are going to fire up here. Make sure there's no neck issues. None so far. And the cars are now rolling. This is going to be a fun race. Everybody loves Talladega, except for maybe the drivers. Go 3 wide. You can easily go 4 wide. And it's chaos all around. It's, of course, going to be the big one, probably. But you never know. You never know. It could shock us. Maybe it goes green all the way. That sometimes happens. But we'll just have to wait and see here. 66 laps around this big, bad oval. With Dan Sedgwick on pole, S.T. Craig to his outside, pace car pulls in. Sedgy, I believe, is also in the championship hunt. Currently 11th in points, so a bit of a long shot there. S.T. Craig, not so much. As the field is set, ready to go. Green flag is out. Talladega, we're underway. Oh, did someone blow up? No, I don't think Manuel Sanchez got a great start. But anyways, we cross the line as they all barrel towards turn 1. Sedgy getting a good jump. He'll easily clear for the lead. ST Craig falls back, trying to hold on to second here. Gonna be hard to do. Looks like we might be 3 wide, maybe 4 wide behind. Getting a bit of dicey back there, aren't we? Manuel Sanchez and a bunch of other drivers looked like they were getting a bit 4 wide there, but it looks like they're going to make it through. Sedgy trying to hold on to the lead. Already got 3 wide up here in the front of the pack. McThydic's trying to make it 3 wide there for a second. So you can see some drivers getting shafted into the third line, that being Montana Sherman and Jonathan Marks. Not in the most ideal sort of scenario, especially for Marks and Sherman as well. As Dan Sedgwick will come around, the pole sitter will lead lap number 1. SG Craig trying to get second place back immediately as the top 3 kind of pull away here a bit. And you can see 3 by 3 by 3 in the middle of the pack. So we're going to be throughout the entire pack, probably. As you can see, a lot of drivers shuffling around, looking for places to go, holes to fill, if you will. At the top 2, so far single file. Sedgy looks like he'll lead another lap here unless ST Craig gets a big run here out of turn 4. You know, that's a special thing about Talladega. You get a huge run here, you could possibly win. Haven't quite seen a photo finish here in a little bit, but it looks like Sedgy will lead lap number 2 as well. As Sustrike goes way down low. Doge Borkington, that is, and he's going to get second place with that move. Number 14 machine, Doge Borkington, trying to get second, and he will. Off of turn 4. Can he clear, though? Not quite. Here comes Angel Gutierrez. Here comes Riley Smith, all charging. So far, it's been Dan Sedgwick who has led the first 2 laps, but that could quickly change as the top 2 starts to pull away. Borkington holding on to that second place right now. Riley Smith moving up to 3rd. Kurt Perkins right behind him, moving up to 4th. Never mind, he's going to go for 3rd here. Moves up to the middle lane, trying to get a run. Not going to quite work. Manuel Sanchez is going to be pulled in here. And Sedgy will once again lead another lap. As he gets a bit single filed out through the top 4. Bit strung out in front. Now make that the top 5. The inside line moving as they all head down the back stretch. Smith's going to be the first one to pop out of the line here. And so is Kurt Perkins. Going to make it 3 wide possibly. Yes, he will. Or at least try to. He did not. Thought he was. Didn't have enough room. Didn't have enough of a run. As Smith is now going to move into 2nd. So far, nobody has been able to battle Dan Sedgwick to start off this race. I'm sure that'll change as soon as someone gets a good run here, but he has so far led all the laps as he'll lead another one here. Smith peaking low, didn't have any room. Kurt Perkins does have room. He's going to try to get 2nd. That's going to help him in the championship battle, but Kurab Stravostova close behind into the top 10. Jonathan Marks on the inside line going to have the advantage. That's going to put him in the points lead if he can get by Stravostova right behind. That's the little battle there. You see the green car. There's Marks right there. Got around Stravostova. He'll be the points leader now if things stand, but you know that's not going to happen. As they come around to complete another lap, Perkins still hasn't made a move yet. Will stay right behind the 6. And Sedgy will once again lead another lap. Davidson diving out of line. Gonna make the move for 2nd. They just keep battling for 2nd here. Nobody has gone for the lead yet. That's allowing Sedgy to start to dominate the first little bit of this race. So far 6 laps in. 6 laps, or at least 5 of them, have gone to Dan Sedgwick. As Marks gets shuffled to the middle here, here comes Anton Alvarez on the inside trying to get 2nd place. 44 machine is going to get that. Going to get 4th place. But I don't know if 4th place, 2nd place. I don't know if that's going to last though. Nelson Reeves has some ideas. Didn't have enough of a run though. And Sedgy will come around and lead another lap. But Alvarez has got a good run here. He's going to make a move. trying to make the move. Does he have room? Yes, he does. Seji gives him a lane. Oh, we're 4 wide behind meanwhile. 4 cars, 4 wide behind. Are we going to make it through? Looks like we might be able to. But yeah, Alvarez trying to go for the lead here. He hasn't quite cleared the 6 yet, but he will into turn 3. So a new leader, finally, after a couple laps, that being Anton Alvarez. With perhaps Srivastava right behind, in a great spot to extend his points lead. As they head into the tri-oval, Srivastava might go for the lead here. He's got room, and they're spinning behind. Riley Smith gets spun around. And a lot more cars. Oh, flipping goes the 98. A lot of cars going to be involved in this one. Yellow flag's out, and Jonathan Marks is involved. Oh, and he gets hit again. Stevenson and Santori couldn't get through. And 2 of our championship contenders are involved. Scarrett and Jonathan Marks, that's huge. Dick Patrick also involved. Yeah, he looked like a bigger wreck there, but Riley Smith goes for a bit of a ride, and we're under caution for the first time today. Okay, so we talk about 4 wide here. Luke Evans kind of slides up into Wilson, which sends them down the racetrack and then into Riley Smith, who comes spinning up the racetrack. And that's where the 54 and the 19 get involved. Just nowhere for them to go. Owen Short gets involved there as well somewhat. And then here comes Caleb Lane coming down and just gets into him there. I think Anthony McCourt also gets clipped as well. Then that's where Dick Patrick got the damage as well. And Smith goes for a bit of a wild ride there. Upside down. And then after, Stevenson and Santori just so far away. And well, I don't know what they're doing here. And contact there, big contact there, sends Smith back upside down. And another bit of a tumble there after sitting there for a little bit. But yeah, big championship implications involved, and we hope Riley Smith is okay after that wild accident. And I'm sure some officials are gonna be not happy about what Stevenson and Santori did. But we are under caution for the first time today, and it was a huge wreck. Looks like we're gonna get pit stops here for the first time. Everybody's coming down pit road. Srivastava leading a train of cars here. I don't think anybody's going to be staying out. Ooh, bit close there. And it looks like Srivastava quickly done with this stop. Looks like only 2 tires for the 36 machine. Looks like Alvarez having a bit of a slower stop here, but it looks like Srivastava will easily win the race off of pit road. And he will. Followed by Vevelst and Manuel Sanchez, and then Dan Sedgwick. And then Guerrero as well, Flandre Wilson. Sherman just barely beat out Larson out of the pits, and there's Alvarez, bit of a slower stop, and it affected him. He drops a bit back. Getting ready for the restart here after our first caution. Everybody went to pit road, and Prabham Srivastava once again came up with the lead. Most of those drivers involved in the accident have retired, except for one, that being the 19, Jonathan Marks, still out there, now hoodless, hoping to make it to the end, but he's definitely going to be a slower car on track without his hood, but he's just hoping to make it to the end and hope maybe something bad happens to Srivastava here. But Srivastava is in great shape to extend his points lead today, with Scarrett now being out. And I saw that Perkins here, the number 5 machine, had some front-end damage, so I imagine there was a bit of a stack up here under caution. And Peter Lane as well, a little bit of a bent hood there. So he's in a great spot to extend his points lead if all his championship contenders are also having problems. But This race is not even close to done. Something could happen to the 36. And then it's anybody's guess who could win. But anyways, pace car will probably go to pit road here soon. Single file restart. We still have 36 cars out on the racetrack. And there goes the pace car onto pit road. And Prurab Srivastava will lead the field back to green. Carlson Vebelston second. Daniel Sanchez third. Dan Sedgwick fourth. And Mark Guerrero rounds out the top 5. Getting into the restart zone. And we're back underway. It's like a good restart there for Srivastava. He gets a good jump on the 11. You don't quite want a good jump there. If you're Srivastava, you'll be a setting duck here out of turn 2. And all those drivers behind, if they can set up properly, could gain a ton of momentum and get by you. But they're spreading out right now. Guerrero making moves. So is Fwandre Wilson, making it 3 wide here. So I would imagine Srivastava is in a good chance right now. Almost collided there a bit. But everybody got back in line. Everybody got settled back in. Except for Sanchez. Looks like he's going to be stuck on the outside line and drop back. Vebels in threat of losing second here has Dan Sedgwick trying to get back to the lead here. As Srivastava will lead the lap. Guerrero makes it 3 wide for second. Going way down low to make the move. But couldn't quite get there. Couldn't have enough of a run. But at least he'll get third here. It'll shuffle Vebels out on the high side. And Wilson in the middle lane as well, as Guerrero now moves up to the high side, trying to get the momentum there. Dan Sedgwick just staying behind his teammate, helping him somewhat. As here comes Larson making moves. Skippy Larson up to 4th place, trying to get around Wilson. Everybody on the inside line helping each other. The other lanes haven't quite formed up yet as Larson continues to make moves. Guerrero thought about making a move. He doesn't have room. Now he does. Stuck in the middle now as Larson will have the best advantage. Into second place he could go. Reno making moves behind as well. And yeah, the 22, Skippy Larson, now moves up to second. Does he have enough of a run, though, to battle the leader here? Reno moves up to third. And maybe going for second here. Larson might be in trouble. He is. Nelson Reeves going down low for second. Leroy Conwell right behind to help. And Reeves will move up into second place. Does he have enough of a run for the lead here? I don't know. I don't think so. He peaks up high. Maybe try on the high side. That's not going to quite work. And he's going to get shuffled out here. Thought he'd have enough of a run for the lead. Meanwhile, Conwell does. He might have a chance for the leader here. Has enough of a run. And we might have a lead change here soon. The 35, Leroy Conwell, could take the lead, and he will. Clear for the lead goes the 35. But how long will that last? Reno behind in second. Does she have enough room to make a chance to make a move for the lead? Yes, she does. And so does Ezekiel Garcia-Balls. So here comes the 17. So a quick lead change there. Leroy's not going to even lead a lap there as Vebels moves back up into second. And we might be 4 wide here for a second here. McThydig. And a bunch of other drivers here. Conwell stuck way up on the high side. And they're still going to be 4 wide behind as I think Garcia-Ball just barely led the lap. But here comes Lee McThydig, the 91. He's going to try to get the lead, and he'll clear. As they head down the back stretch, Parsons possibly thinking about making a move here. I don't know if he's close enough. Does he have enough of a run? Yes, he does. And McThydig isn't going to lead a lap either here, as here comes the 3 of Parsons to take the lead. Montana Sherman right behind him to help. And that's going to work out perfectly for the 3 machine. Sherman not going to make a move. He's going to stay right behind Parsons here as they head into the tri-oval. And he's going to lead that lap. As the top three get a bit single-filed out. Maybe Sherman setting up for a possible run here, helped by Anton Alvarez. Behind, as they head down the back stretch, getting a little bit dicey down there, back there. 3 wide, 4 wide in some parts. Alvarez trying to go for second here. Does he have enough of a run? Yes, he does. Got underneath Sherman. This is a home race for Montana Sherman. He's from Tuscaloosa, you know, Roll Tide. That's where Alabama College is. Oh, Wilson moving up into the middle, had to shove the 91 a bit. But yeah, this is a home race for Sherman as he falls back on the outside as Parsons leads another lap. Here comes Brock Moore moving down to the inside line. Trying to get by the 44 for second, and he'll do that. That 01 machine. Hasn't quite cleared yet, but he will as Parsons gets a little bit of a lead here. As the 3 wide for third, Garcia Ball making that work out. And yeah, the 01's going to move up into second place. Got to stay together here. Nope, Garcia Ball has other ideas. So that didn't last so long. I was going to think they're going to try to stick together and catch up to the leader here, but nope. Everybody's on their own here pretty much for this race. Everyone for themselves. Doesn't matter if you're a teammate. Doesn't matter if you run the same car as well. Same manufacturer. Everybody wants to get to the lead. Everybody wants to move up. As there's a slower 51 machine, that being Anthony McCord. I'm not sure why he's slow. Was involved in the accident, but I don't know why he's way off the pace there. It didn't look like he got a lot of damage there as Conwell's going for second. 35 machine. It's a poor debut for Anthony McCord. Finally qualified for a race and not going to get much track time, I would assume. Top two kind of pull away here. Bit of a tandem. He might catch up to that 51 here. Might run out of time here before he gets to pit road. As the top two kind of pulling away here a bit. Conwell peaking, looking to make a move here soon. I believe they might be 4 wide again behind. And yeah, they're going to catch up to McCord here. Conwell, maybe it's a bad time to make a move here. Got to watch where that 51 is going to go. And going to get split up in the middle. No, trying to get to pit road. Save it, Conwell, save it. Everybody saves it and everybody gets stacked up. 51 is going to head to pit road just fine, but that was almost big there. And that's going to spread out the entire field. So Parsons has a huge lead now. Garcia Ball right behind moves up into second. And the whole field pretty much got stacked up there thanks to the 51. But that's not going to last long, so Parsons will lead some more laps here. As the field will probably get bunched up here again. Single file for most of it now. And I'm sure Conwell's not going to be happy with the rookie driver, the inexperienced Anthony McCord there. Doesn't have much experience with these cars, and of course at Talladega, not a lot of experience at the big tracks. But they'll get bunched up here, at least the top 6 here, who has pretty much pulled away from everybody else. Garcia Ball, big run here, big chance at the lead. Conwell going for the lead as well, at least tried to. Couldn't make it 3 wide, but Garcia Ball might lead this lap. At the line, it's going to be Garcia Ball, as there's some slow cars in front, the 19 and the 99. Way off the pace here. Probably going to be parked for the rest of the day. That's not ideal for Jonathan Marks at all for his championship hopes, but not much you can do there with a slower car without a hood, and both of them will hopefully get off the racetrack. Oh, never mind. They caught up with the lap traffic, and this could be bad. And the field trying to get through it. Marks looks like he's trying to head to pit road here. Everybody trying to get through. And it looks like we will be fine again. As there goes... Nope, not quite. Now we are. Now we're good. 99 and 19 head to pit road. Garcia Ball has a huge lead as Stravostova gets stuck in the infield. What happened there? Yellow flag and they're crashing behind. Whoa, what was that? Looks like we had a big wreck. I saw Stravosova slide through the infield. Now he has damage. Sherman has damage. Some other cars might have gotten involved. So looks like McThydick got involved. Mark Evans as well. Looks like Nelson Reeves got involved too. So this was a little bit of a big one there. What happened? So the 99 and the 19 head to pit road. The 91 slides up a bit. Doesn't realize Reeves is there and then spins around. Dan Sedgwick getting involved, and that kind of causes a bit of a stack up there. Reeves gets spun around. Dan Sedgwick gets plowed by Guerrero there. And then McThydick makes contact with the 23 of Evans, and they both spin back up the racetrack. And just a bit of a small wreck there caused by the lap traffic. Now it looks like McThydick is going to be out. Oh, collides again with Reeves. Oh, somehow Peter Lane and Perkins both missed that. I think Kammitz and Geoff Jordan are going to get through that too. But yeah, it looks like another championship contender is going to be out. And of course, Stravosova got some damage in that as well. So there's some big championship implications there. And yeah, 99, 91 with a ton of smoke there, but that's our second caution of the day. And here comes everybody to pit road here. Once again, another round of pit stops here. This time with Ezekiel Garcia Ball, the leader, leading everybody down. And Garcia Ball, quick pit stop. Parsons had a quicker pit stop, though. That's the race off of pit road, and Michael Parsons wins it. So he'll win the race off of pit road. Garcia Ball will drop back to second. Oh, Conwell even had a better pit stop. Maybe it took fuel only, maybe tires? I don't know, but the 35 now is going to be the new leader here. With Parsons second, Garcia Ball, then Alan Rose in fourth, Sierra Reno fifth, Alex Davidson sixth, and Brockmore seventh. Kirsten Bell, good pit stop, moves up to eighth, then ST Craig, and then so we are getting ready for another restart here at Talladega. Conwell won the race off of pit road, pretty easily over the other two, that being Parsons and Garcia Ball. Nelson Reeves has also now retired, so now 31 cars are out on the racetrack, but Mark Evans and Stravosova, Dan Sedgwick, Sherman, they'll continue on. And about the championship picture currently, with Stravosova now involved in that wreck and will probably be slow. And of course, McThydick also getting involved. I would say the best driver right now, the best drivers, plural, that are still running. Say Michael Parsons right now, that he's currently in second right now, is in a good shot to gain a ton of points. And so does Kurt Perkins right now, who's still running, but also does have some damage, but I'm not sure how much that will affect him. Can't forget Peter Lane as well, who's also still running. Could take advantage of that. All these questions will be answered in about 40 laps or so here. As the pace car will pull in once again, and we will be back under green. Leroy Conwell possibly could be an underdog winner today, looking for his first career win. I got a couple underdogs here, that being Conwell, Alan Rose, Corsia Reno as well, Brock Moore, Kirsten Bell currently sitting in 8th. That's what Talladega is known for as well. Some underdog winners. Will we see one today? Green flag is out and we're back underway. Parsons already looking for the lead here. Gonna try the outside line. Is that gonna work out? I don't think so. Side by side here, race. Still side by side here out of turn 2, and Conwell will easily clear the 3 out of turn 2. Moves up to the high side, trying to get the advantage off of him. Garcia Ball could get a good run here, but Alan Rose has some other ideas here. We might be 3 wide here for a second. Not quite, but Garcia Ball will regain the lead here. That's for sure. Got a good run. And will be the new leader. He'll clear. Conwell will drop back. Outside line not strong. Not as strong as the inside line, as Rose moves up to the high side as well. Gets shuffled out. Brockmore trying to get that second place. And Garcia Ball will lead another lap. SD Craig going way down low, trying to make it 3 wide here for second. Can't quite get there. Moore will hold on to second. One machine. As they head down the back stretch. Getting a bit strung out. A little bit dicing up here. Craig trying to get that second place. He'll move down to the inside of the 01. Can't quite get there. Doesn't have any help behind him at all. As the 94 slowly closing up with the 71 now. As Vebels gets shuffled out. Heading into the tri-oval, Craig tries again to get second place. Moves down to the inside. Got a run. As Garcia Ball will once again lead another lap. And still side by side here, but hold out the advantage in the corners, and he will get that second place all to himself. Looks like Dan Sedgwick has the slowest car right now. But the other cars, it's like something happened with Gutierrez. Might have gotten some damage in a bit of a stack up. But Stravasta is staying with the pack here, at least a small pack here with other damaged cars, and Doge Workington. Looks like he also got damage as well. But he's staying up there, so maybe there is a bit of a chance that he can get back up to the front, maybe, if there's some more chaos, possibly. But he's definitely not slow, that's for sure. Dan Sedgwick, I wouldn't be shocked if he probably gets parked here, as Vebels is now going for second. Andre Wilson tried to make a move as well, but that opened the door for Fleet Cruz. Makes a move down to the inside for third. 3 wide. He's going to get third all to himself. So what a move there by Fleet Cruz. He's kind of sitting at the middle of the pack. Vebels trying to make a move for the lead. Got some help with Michael Parsons here, side by side. Can we get side by side here? Yes, we can. Into turn 3. So Vebels, good run here. Parsons right behind. And Vebels will be the new leader here. He'll clear. Parsons will also clear. Parsons might go for the lead here. Doesn't have enough of a run, I don't think, but does have the help of Manuel Sanchez. Gonna be side by side here, coming down the little short chute here. Finish line. Vebels, they're gonna give him the lead. So he just barely led that lap, but Parsons is gonna take it for good here. So Michael Parsons now back out. Now back out front. Great chance to gain a ton of points right now, as it stands. As Sanchez trying to get second place. Bit of 3 wide action. Skippy Larson, Kyler Swiss try. Garcia Ball, 3 wide behind them as well. And Sanchez will get that second place over Vebels. And not quite, not clear yet. Vebels is fighting hard on that outside, despite maybe the lack of help there. As Parsons will lead another lap here. So far, I think has won the most laps so far, but that isn't really saying much because it's at Talladega. But so far, he's been the luckiest car, to say the least, as Jeff Jordan is here at the front of the pack as well. Another underdog, kind of showing his face here. As it gets single filed out. Top 4, single file. Almost 4 wide there. Vebels almost got shoved up to the way high side, but did not manage to stay in about the high side. Stay in front of those guys. Parsons coming around to lead another lap into the tri-oval. Will Sanchez try to take the lead away from him, or will Skippy Larson try to take second place? Jordan moving down to the inside has no help. So he'll stay right behind Larson as the pack sort of breaks away here. The top 6 have pulled away somewhat as everybody gets a bit single file here. A bit less cars, a bit more spread out. As Parsons continues to dominate, Larson moves down to the inside. He's trying to get second. Camille's also making moves as well. Trying to get up there. Trying to help Larson a bit. His teammate trying to help him maybe get this lead here soon. Ronnie Martin, big run here. Thought he was going to make a move here, but Vevos decided to move on the outside. So he isn't going to get that help, but Reno's going to move down, kind of help him a bit. As Parsons will once again lead another lap. And closing up on Dan Sedgwick here, the slower car. Well, it looks like Rockmore engine failure. So I guess that's why the pack is sort of spread apart. Looks like way off the pace. I think he'll make it to pit road, but Parsons still with the lead. Reno going for second here. Still get second place. Does she have a big enough of a run to catch up to Parsons here? I don't know. Looks like Sedgy did not make it to pit road just yet. So they might catch up on a bit of a slower car here soon. Martin moves down to the inside. Alan Rose moves way down inside. Trying to get second place for them. 94 is going to move into second place as, you know, once again, this package, they continue to fight with each other, but can't fight the leader. That's allowing Parsons to continue to dominate so far through this little green flag run we have. Rose might have a chance here. Moves down to the inside. Wilson is going to go with him. Gonna have a big run here. Big chance to maybe grab the lead here. Out of turn 4. Not close enough. There goes the 6 onto pit road. Oh, but Rose does have a big enough of a run. Not making the move yet. And did not make the move, so he'll stay right behind the 3 for now. And just letting Parsons continue to lead here. Maybe just trying to get to the next pit cycle here. Just trying to keep it calm, cool, and collected. Not trying to mess up anything. Rose trying to hang on to second. Meanwhile, Fleet Cruz thought about making a move, but didn't have enough of a run yet. And he'll stay right behind the 94. Parsons has a bit of a gap between these other drivers, and I think that's kind of affecting how they work as Cruz trying to get second place, and that there goes the chance of Rose trying to get the lead. And Parsons will lead another lap with 30 to go. I doubt it stays like this to the checkered flag. We're probably going to get pit stops here, and that's going to shuffle up. Or another caution, depends on what happens, you know. But we'll see if Cruz can get a big enough of a run here. Not really close enough to make a move, and Wilson just ruined those chances. Again, they just keep fighting with each other instead of fighting the leader. It's every man and woman for themselves at this racetrack, pretty much. Cruz is going to kind of help Wilson a bit, but the top 2, yeah, Wilson is not close enough with the 3 at all. And Parsons will once again lead another lap. 4 wide behind for third. For a second there as Cruz gets shuffled way out of the high side. And Vevos is going to pick up third place with that move. What an aggressive move there. And Vevos is going to move down to the inside. Now he's going to try to pick up second. Doesn't really have enough help behind. But has the advantage of the inside line. And once again, that's just helping Parsons keep the lead. Gutierrez is probably going to be the next car to be parked here. As Vevos will move up to second place. And another lap led by Parsons here. Vevos closing in a bit. But will he make a move here? And he'll close up big time here, so he might make a move here out of turn 2. Out of turn 2, we'll see what he does. No, he'll stay just behind the 3. Doesn't have enough help behind as he continues to shuffle around. That isn't really helping him. So he'll do the smart thing and just stay behind the 3, but maybe he'll have a chance out of turn 4 here. K-Mate's kind of closing up a bit. Might help Vebelst a bit here. Vebelst's got a run here, but K-Mates decides to move down to the inside, so there goes any chance of that happening. Man, they're just letting Parsons still lead here. Nobody can fight him. Looks like, yeah, Brockmore had that mech issue. I forgot. I'm going to wait for next lap, so it might slow up the leaders here, might shuffle up things here, but I'm going to wait till next lap so we don't have another accident here as they head to pit road. Actually, they're not even... Oh, 15, mechanical issue. That'd be Sherman. It's very slow here. Go into the apron. So the lap traffic might get in the way here soon as Parsons will lead another lap. Garcia Ball moving down to the inside to try to get second. Still, nobody's helping each other to try to get the lead. Oh boy, they're side by side here. Oh man, the yellow one is really sore. That mech issue really did not help him. And it looks like we're going to get a yellow here. Sherman stopping on the racetrack. Caution's out. Third time today. Everybody trying to get through the lap traffic meanwhile. It's going to allow Parsons to keep the lead and Garcia Ball up to second. And so Parsons will come around and he will bring the field back under caution here as everybody gets stacked up behind by the 2 slower cars. But luckily the yellow flag came out with the stopped 15 on the racetrack. And so Parsons will continue to lead here. And maybe we'll get some pit stops here, possibly. Looks like Vebelst is going to stay out. So interesting maneuver there by the 11 as here comes everybody onto pit road. Another round of pit stops here. I don't think these will be the final round, but getting close to that. Coming up on 20 laps to go. Looks like most of these drivers quick pit stops here. Maybe only taking fuel only here. And yeah, fuel only 2 tires. That might be the strategy as Parsons will win the race off of pit road. Won't get the lead though as Vebelst did stay out. And oh, a lot of the slower cars also stayed out. That's going to be interesting to watch. But Vebelst be the leader here. So we are getting ready for our 3rd restart of the race. A couple drivers stayed out here, that being the top 6 here. So Peter Wayne, a bit of a slower car, and Luke Evans, I believe, as well, stayed out. So that'll be interesting to see if these drivers can weave their way through. And also Sherman as well, the lamp car could get in the way here. As you see, some drivers pitted before the restart. They're just coming out of pit road. I don't know why they pitted this late, but they'll be fine, I think, for the restart here, unless they plow into each other behind. But anyways, Vebelst stayed out, Reno as well, and Alan Rose, Conwell as well. So some underdogs here leading. Top 4 have never won a race. They're looking to do that. I mean, technically Reno has won a race before, but that was the Clash, an exhibition event. An official race win, not yet. As everybody is now lined up, ready to go. We're close to 20 laps to go here as the pace car pulls in. Vebelst leading the field to green. Back to green here. It's going to be an interesting restart here see if we even make it through to another lap under green. Vebbels, green flag back out. Conwell trying to move up to the outside line, trying to get a good jump here. Sherman doesn't look that slow. Never mind, he is. Rose tried to get around him. It didn't quite work. Might get held up here a bit. Vebbels uncontested for the lead so far. As it looks like everybody on the inside might get held up here by the 15 here. And everybody trying to shuffle their way through the mess of cars. Rose got a line of cars on the inside helping. That's going to work out. Oh, never mind. Going to get shuffled out here thanks to Luke Evans. Moves down to the inside. And now Sherman, it looks like they're moving up. Maybe Evans is going to pit here. Oh yeah, Evans and Reno, they're going to pit here. They're coming in. Peter Lane is also coming in. What was the strategy call there for those people? Looks like Vebbels will stay out, so I guess strategy for him is to stay out. And hope you can make it to the end, maybe. 20 laps to go here. If Vebbels pits here, Rose is in a prime position to take the lead. Or maybe take the lead here down the backstretch here. Making a move to the inside. Gotta run. So does Garcia Ball. They're going to be side by side. Vebbels, no help on the outside. Who's going to take the lead? It's going to be Garcia Ball, I believe. Yes, that is going to be the case. Garcia Ball, the leader. Looks like Vebbels, I don't think, can make it. Oh, neither of these guys. They stayed out. They can't make it either. So they're going to be pitting here. No, I really do not know what their strategy is. But they will be pitting. Garcia Ball will be the new leader here. Gonna have to deal with maybe some slower cars coming up here who just pitted. So here come the slower cars. Peter Wayne here. Luke Evans and Sierra Reno here. Gotta watch out for them. Looks like everybody will stay up on the high side here as Lane reemerges. Watch out. Looks like everybody's going to be fine. But Luke Evans and Sierra Reno coming up here. That could be interesting. Lap traffic going to get in the way. Parsons trying to retake the lead. Alvarez trying to take the lead for the first time today. 3 wide for the lead. Through the trioval, who's going to get it? Will Luke Evans get in the way? Jeff Jordan might make it 4 wide here. Does he have enough room? Oh, no, not quite. But Alvarez is going to get holed up. Parsons on the high side. He's going to have the advantage. But I don't think Luke Evans is a slow car at all, so that might help Alvarez a bit. As more cars coming out of pit road here. Shuffling, scrambling behind. Parsons now the new leader here once again. Starting to pull away a bit. Garcia Ball trying to catch up. Alvarez being shuffled out. Manuel Sanchez also being shuffled out as front pack sort of starting to pull away here a bit. Catching up to the slower traffic. Conwell, Reno, I don't know why they decided to stay out. That obviously did not work out. And both drivers, first and second, gonna get hauled up here. Jordan's gonna get held up. There's nowhere to go. But that's gonna help Parsons. He has the inside line. He's gonna have the advantage. And there might be a bit of a race here between the lap cars trying to be the first car 1 lap down here. Possibly if another caution comes out. That'll be interesting to watch. It's going right so far for Parsons here, as held up by Rose here. Oh, Jordan thought he had room on the inside, but didn't quite have enough room. Now he does. Tri-oval here. 3 wide with the lap car. This slower traffic is allowing everybody else to catch up behind. And this is making things a bit interesting. Parsons barely let it at the line. Jordan will easily clear for the lead in the corners. So the 66 new leader here at Talladega. Wilson right behind. Helped by Manuel Sanchez, Ronnie Martin, all those drivers. And Wilson is going to grab the lead here, so Jordan won't even lead the lap here as our Daytona 500 winner, looking to win at another super speedway possibly. retakes the lead. Manuel Sanchez right behind in a close second. Doesn't quite have enough of a run to make a move. Ronnie Martin almost thought about it. Didn't have enough room. Gordy will lead that lap. And Sanchez will follow whichever line she goes with. Martin getting shuffled out. Kyler Sestri up into third place. He won Talladega last year, looking to defend his win, possibly, as he's trying to go for second now. Man, the lap traffic has kind of bunched up the field. There's a lot of Peter Lane and Stravostova to kind of catch up with the rest of the field. They wouldn't usually with that damage, but it looks like it's kind of helping them a bit, or at least it's helping Peter Lane a bit. As Sestri moves up into second. Larson trying to get third behind as Sanchez drops back a bit. 3 wide with a lot of lap traffic. Sestri trying to go for the lead here, making the move to the inside. Got the run, got the help. And he's going to take the lead here. Not quite clear. Now he is. And now he's the new leader here. Out front at Talladega. Still got a little ways to go till the end, though, so I don't know if that's going to last. Here comes Larson. Garcia Ball right behind. Peter Lane moves up into about 6th place, I believe. Yes, so shocker here. He's running with the guys, with everybody in the front of the pack, even with that damage. It's not affecting him. So a good run here by Peter Lane. He's in a great chance to gain a ton of points on Stravostova today. If he can just hang on. If anything else, hoping that nothing bad happens. Kind of slowing up the inside line on the straightaways as Garcia Ball takes the lead for himself. Gonna clear down the backstretch. Peter Lane trying to get second place. Probably gonna get shuffled out here by Fleet Cruz. 3 wide here for third. Not gonna be second here soon. And not quite, not close enough. Cruz does have room on the inside though. He's gonna get second place no matter what. As Larson gets shuffled out on the high side. Into the tri-oval. Lap car shenanigans getting in the way. Garcia Ball will still lead here. Oh, Rose thought about making it 4 wide. The lap car did not make that move. Now there's a bunch of lap traffic on the inside. I believe Ronnie Martin will get second here possibly. Yes, he will. He could use that lap traffic to his advantage here. Unless the lap traffic has other ideas, might shuffle Garcia Ball out of the lead. Vebbels moving down to the inside. Had the lead just a couple laps ago, then had to pit. But no, doesn't have enough of a run, didn't have enough of a help to get that lead. Perkins is also a part of this front pack. Any slow cars? Guerrero, all by himself there, the slower car. As Garcia Ball will lead another lap. Ronnie Martin kind of peeking down low there, doesn't have enough of a run. Single filed out, and it's mostly lap traffic in the way, so that's kind of helping Garcia Ball a bit with the lead. Oh, it looks like Wilson just blew up. Oh, and it almost gets turned around, trying to head to pit road, the 40. Trying not to get in the way of everybody. A mechanical issue there for Flandre. Gonna hold up some of these cars behind. Gonna get to pit road, but very unfortunate for Flandre Wilson there. Just led 1 lap there. Seemed like a possible contender, and now heading to pit road here has kind of mixed up the field a bit. 10 laps to go here for Garcia Ball. Can he lead at the checkered? That is the question. The lap traffic is definitely helping. He's got a bit of a buffer between him and Ronnie Martin right now. ST Craig back up to third. Conwell, I forgot he's a lap down. And yeah, fewer and fewer cars get separated from this pack. Martin trying to hold on to second here. ST Craig trying to make the move for second there. Well, that's going to help Ronnie Martin a bit more, and all these drivers on the inside too. It's going to help them close up with Garcia Ball with the lap car Vebbels not getting in the way anymore. Craig is really wanting second here, trying to get around Martin. Alvarez, his teammate, Martin's teammate, that is, not ST Craig's teammate. That's going to help. Kind of a traitor there a bit. That's not going to... Martin's probably not going to be happy about that. Lap traffic, not even close to lap traffic right now, so that shouldn't be a factor. So down the backstretch once again. ST Craig got a possible run here, but Alvarez moving out of line, deciding to screw his chances at possibly gaining the lead for himself. Just try moving to the inside line, filling up that hole. Oh, but got a big run here. Can he possibly make the move for second here? And yeah, Wilson retired. That'll be another retirement, so that'll make it 27. No, 26. Parsons trying to grab the lead here. Does he have a big enough of a run? No, not quite. Garcia Ball blocked him, but Parsons looking for a big win here. Got a possible run here down the back, does he? He does. He moves to the inside. He's got help by Geoff Jordan. So Michael Parsons, probably the best car today, the dominant car today, could possibly regain the lead. And he's in a good spot to win. He'll get clear of the 17, so he's the leader now. With about 6 laps to go, Jordan trying to get up into second. He will. Anton Alvarez as well. Black car Vettel still in the mix. I believe we're 4 wide behind. Getting a bit intense behind. So it's about 6 laps to go here. And Parsons looks like he could hang on to the lead for another 6 laps, but you never know. It's getting a bit single-filed out, so that's probably going to help him. As here comes Geoff Jordan trying to get some help. Nobody's moving down with him, though. Larson moves down. Vettel's thinking about moving down as well, but he's not close enough. The run never... The help came too late. He could get another chance here as well, as Alvarez is going to get shuffled out. Larson's going to get a big run here, maybe help out as well. Manuel Sanchez as well, making some moves here. As here we go, 3 laps, or 5 laps to go, not 3 laps to go, not yet. Not yet, at least. But yeah, 5 laps to go. I almost said it again. 5 laps to go here. Jordan, top 3 have kind of pulled away here. Jordan has a possible run here. If Larson can go with him, he might grab the lead here. Unless Larson has other ideas, and he does. He's going to go for second here. Garcia Ball moving down to the inside, trying to help him. And he's probably going to get second here, so that ruins Jordan's chances at grabbing the lead here. Once again, you're all by yourself here at Talladega. Larson could possibly have a big run here. But no, Garcia Ball is deciding, I'm not going to help you. Never mind, that didn't last so long. He is going to help him. Or at least attempt to. For how much longer? Not that much longer. Going to have a run here. Side by side. Battling for second. That's what Parsons wants to see. 4 laps to go. I said he could possibly lead the last 6 laps, and it's seeming like the most likely option. If they continue to battle with each other. Just try to make moves behind as well. Oh, it looks like Parsons has an issue or something, does he? Tire issue, he can't make it. Tire goes down and he's gonna have to pit. That'll give Garcia Ball the lead. So Michael Parsons' chances of winning gone up in smoke. Oh, this makes things very interesting. Garcia Ball is going to lead it out the line. Alan Rose, though, I think is going to have the advantage here. Remember, the 35 is not on the lead lap, but Garcia Ball will be able to block. Will be able to block pretty easily here, so Garcia Ball is in a great chance at a victory here. Unless something happens here in the last 3 laps or so. I don't know how many laps to go we have. But he's got a nice lead right now. Conwell and the other drivers haven't been able to catch up because they're side by side here still. And I don't know, we might have pit stops down this race. Alvarez is going to pit road here. He can't make it. So Alvarez heads to pit road. He can't make it. As Garcia Ball leads another lap. 3 laps to go. That split up the field mostly. Okay, does anybody else need to pit? And I'm confirming that's a routine pit stop. That's no mechanical issues, no nothing. There goes Parsons back out. Very unfortunate result for him. There's Alvarez on pit road. Kyler just tried big run here. He could possibly grab the lead. Rowan Rose could possibly grab the lead. 94 trying to get it. He will. Alan Rose now out front. Will anybody else pit here? Looks like Skippy Larson, I think, might be pitting there. But Alan Rose now has the lead here in the small front pack. Larson's out front, might change some things. The lap car might get in the way. Oh, just barely let it at the line. That being Sustry. Oh, wait, Rose is not even on the lead lap. I didn't realize that. I forgot about that, but yeah, Sustry now has the lead here. But here comes Lattimore. The 67 car has the advantage of the inside line. But Garcia Ball has other ideas, meanwhile. Might make it 3 wide here if he has enough room. No, he doesn't. Lattimore's going to get the lead here. Christopher Lattimore, one of the biggest underdogs, could possibly get the lead here. No, he has to pit. He can't make it. So he has to pit. Garcia Ball has to pit. Kyle Sustry has the lead all to himself coming to the white flag here. Last lap around. Can he make it? Can Fleet Cruz make it? Can anybody else behind make it? I don't know. We will just have to wait and see here. Sustry, the new leader here. There goes Kim Eats out. A lot of drivers behind pitted. This is definitely going to be an interesting results after this race is over. Sustry, we'll see if he pits here. He's on the inside line. Not making the move to pit road yet. And he will stay out. So Sustry. Anybody else pitting behind? Doesn't look like it, but Kyler Sustry gonna defend his win and get his first win of the season. Kyler Sustry, another win at Talladega for him. And what a wild end to this race. Kyler Sustry, fuel holds up for him. He gets the win. Well, Kyler Sustry celebrates another victory here. At least trying to do a burnout here. There's a bit of smoke. Thank you all for watching the Talladega race replay. Championship almost over. Season almost over. I'll see you next week for another crazy racetrack. That being Martinsville. Goodbye!